In 2015, Chen Cho approached me. I'm gonna retire next year. What do you want to do? Basically, Chen Cho said, you really should make a decision. You're talented, you have a law degree, you could work anywhere, or you could work here. But I'm retiring. By the way, we were also $1 million in debt. I can't tell you exactly why I decided to stay. Maybe it's a little bit of hubris thinking I can do it, I can make it. When we made the decision to do that, the next decision is, okay, well then how are you going to stay? And how do you want to build the firm? And one of the first things is, let's remodel the office. Just so you guys know, the entire office was just Gabby's room, my room, and that only seated one person, and outside sat only 3. But again, the whole company was just 4 people. So everything in the back was like storage. So I was like, well, let's remodel it so at least we could use the back of the office. Now going to 2016, guess what do you think kicked off the marketing? We got 1 bad review on Immigration Express. So we started our website, we created a Yelp for Tsang and Associates. We have like a few social media posts. Andy joined as a super intern staff, bounced around between all the managers. And Amy came over and joined the team. Chen Cho is now out. But she's not forever gone. She's always our secret weapon on the side. The remarkable thing, the big achievement, was that we survived. Then in 2018, we went from 4-seater office to a 13-seater office. Margaret came in, Liz came in, and up till then, I had to manage the entire internship. It was so much work, recruiting, interviewing, training. So when Margaret came in, she took over the internship. What is this? This is the wand shop, again, at Harry Potter. Basically symbolizing we have the ability to take a really smart and capable intern and turn them into a great associate. And that was the time we actually redesigned 207 office. So we did that. We started looking for success story writers. By the end of 2018, still in debt, but we survived again in 2018. And the company got a little bit stronger now. 2020 hits. That's a terrible, especially the first 4 months. There were so many nights I could not sleep. USCIS closed down, we couldn't find anything, consulate closed down, and nobody's gonna come to the office. So what are we gonna do? It was a really critical and difficult year. Thank God for the PPP and the SBA. We kept everyone, we didn't fire a single person. We got the PPP, we got the SBA loan. We invested a lot in media. We made some videos and we got like 2 cases from YouTube. So I was like, okay, this is promising. Maybe we should focus this a little bit more. We also discovered the LPR entry and that funded everything. So we were able to keep everyone. We were able to reinvent. We were able to remodel. In 2021, we bought the Shanghai office and we went to Regis. As our team was expanding, that was when Grace joined to fully replace me to help manage all the business cases. And so then I can more closely work with Gun. And at that time, that's when Gun became full-time too. And then we started having our first media intern. By the end of 2021, we were in debt, maybe only about $800,000 now. Then in 2022, that time was when I also got accepted to the EMBA program. But I decided, you know what? What would I gain if I just got another title? I decided, no, I'm gonna spend my money and my time instead on doing something much more abstract. Be a YouTuber. Hi, this is Joseph Tsang. In this new series, we're gonna dive into 10 factors that make a nation great. Because doing that well might help the firm so much more. With that came Galen and Olivia came over. Okay, so we focused on content creation. And in 2022, in the midst of all that, we invented the Mexico entry service. Oh, I forgot. In 2022, a big thing was I also became a certified immigration specialist. Then, 2023, last year, we ended up getting the Chula Vista place right next to Mexico. And the reason why I use this Kmart is because it's a multi-use image. We use it as a vacation home for all of us. We use it as a place for Mexico entry. Right after that happened, the 202, 204 office happened. So that happened in like July. And then right after that happened, the original Whitney office seller contacted me. But now that we have 202, 204 and Whitney, it's time to remodel. And then luckily, Tiffany said, hey, do you have something for me to do? And she started doing it for the Whitney office first, then 202, 204, and the rest is history. And at the end of 2023, now the debt is around 500,000. That's when so many other people joined, right? Rebecca joined, Stephanie joined, Sahar joined, Anna joined, Matt joined, Alan joined as an intern first. This wasn't Alan.
It was.
Oh, this is Alan. Yeah. And then Lisa joining in 2020, well, intern and then staff, right? Yeah.
She was like a huge Maleficent.
Yeah. Giselle joined. I mean, what was that doubling or what? Like, there's just so many people who joined all in 2023. For account manager in 2024, it was first time trying to elevate Margaret to become a new account manager, and Miriam as well. A lot of training with that. So from 6 managers, elevating to 8, and we're preparing to train up more. With this little express train, this symbolizes all the different channels that clients could reach us, including the website. We have an overseas office in Shanghai. One thing I started doing a lot this year and last year was my will and trust. How can you guys run it without me, and how can the firm continue to thrive without the additional capital? The company has paid off a lot of the debt. The 1.5 million that started, it's pretty much gone. The company doesn't owe me anything. So essentially the company is completely separated from me. So you guys can just use everything and to continue to make more. Not that you have to. All of you could just say, no, I want to go here, I want to go, you leave. But the people who remain and stays, you guys can continue to lead the company. I just think it's really sad. Such great value, so much of what we work for and we build up is just completely gone just because I slip and fall and crack my head because I was being stupid. I hope what you guys see is that this very much is a story. Nothing is set, nothing is clear, nothing is organized. A lot of it is faith, believing that the future is better than today, believing that this is the right path, but we don't know, but we have to gamble. It is not just hard work. There's so much more to that when you're thinking about a firm. I had the unique privilege to do that for the past, 9 years. Again, starting next year, a lot of the responsibility to grow the firm will now be spread out and delegated to a lot of the managers. I just wanted to show you guys what I decided to do and how I decided to invest. When we have 20 plus people, right? Salary and benefit, that's the majority of the funds that we spent it on. And why? Well, also because I want you guys to have a good work-life balance. And second, I also want cases to succeed. We could just do a sloppy job, file, we collect the money, but that's not our DNA, that's not our promise to the client. So we want to do a good job. My goal is to build up this so we are much better positioned to succeed in the future and hopefully to succeed without me.